This video contains amateurish footage that would normally never be shown on this channel. Viewer discretion is advised. A few weeks ago, I purchased this DJi Osmo 4 cell phone gimbal unit. A gimbal unit works to keep a cell phone level to the horizon at all times, whether used on a tripod or handheld. It also has controls to pan, tilt, and even zoom using an electronic zoom. These were worthwhile enhancements to someone like me who usually records via handheld cell phone. Time for full disclosure. First, this video is not sponsored. Next, this is neither an endorsement nor review of this product. There are many reviews of this product on YouTube and elsewhere online, and many other cell phone gimbals on the market that may suit your needs if you find yourself in the market for one. Finally, there is nothing wrong with the unit. What you are about to see is entirely due to operator error and ignorance. I started out by taking the unit down to Locust Grove, with this as the result. Apparently, I was going to need a lot more practice, and Locust Grove, with its usual one train per hour, was not going to give me many opportunities for practicing. So, a few days later, I headed 40 miles northwest to Austell, Georgia, where I was pretty sure I'd have plenty of trains to practice my techniques on. I didn't have time to set up properly before this first train came through, so I grabbed the phone and shot this train handheld. This second train displays an ongoing problem. I kept pressing the panning control in the opposite direction of the pan because that's how tripods work. Since I was wearing sunglasses, I really couldn't see what was on the screen, which accounts for many of the errors I made that day. This shot of the third train shows my terrible first attempts at using the electronic zoom. And apparently I didn't zoom back enough. Oh, now I did. Next, I combine a jerky pan with a jerky zoom out. And my shot of the end of the train, hesitant as it was certainly not helped by my kicking the tripod. For the fourth train, I managed the panning quite well in my opinion. Unfortunately, what I didn't do so well was hit the record button. This next train was the best by far, limited only by the gimbal's limited panning speed. Maybe I'm getting the hang of it? Well, no, as evidenced by more zooming in and out fails on this next train. Luckily, I did manage to capture these Kansas City Southern locomotives. Now, what could go wrong with these two engines light? Apparently, quite a bit. Here, when shooting the 8th train, I got a great shot of this rose bush rather than the locomotive. And it looks like I overshot the end pan by quite a bit. Slow-moving trains like this one presented a special challenge. Here, the pan speed of the gimbal was greater than the speed of the locomotive, so I kept stopping and starting the pan to keep the locomotive in the shot. The Osmo 4 has a great feature that actually follows a moving object when you want it to. I used this feature on this pan right here and it worked well, much to my excitement. I was so excited, in fact, I walked right into the shot. The following function also worked well when shooting the end of the train. I tried using this function again when the 2 engines light came back, but it didn't work on the black Norfolk Southern locomotives. So I tried using the panning control with the now expected results. After this last train, I decided to call it a day and started packing up. Then, just a few minutes later, another train came through and I hastily got everything together for our final shoot. And I managed to tilt the phone again, just like before. But mercifully, in all this confusion, I forgot to hit record. Again. To see if I had actually learned anything, the next day I swung by Stockbridge and caught this northbound auto-rack train. And apparently I hadn't. Obviously, I still have a way to go with the Osmo 4, but I'm sure with time I'll get better, and this will become a useful tool for my rail fanning videos. Thanks for watching. If you have any useful suggestions or just wish to call me a klutzy moron, please feel free to leave a comment. And if this is your first time watching the channel, my other videos are so much better than this. Check them out, and if you like them, subscribe.